I owe a few more signs their eclipse readings, and I didn't want to waste any more time with like the editing and all the things. So I figured, why not just hop on? We'll do this live. Um, I don't know. I kind of like it when I have your energy here, I guess, too. It's a nice little it's a nice little blend. So this is going to be, if you have a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other major placement in any of these signs, then this will be for you. So Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, and Scorpio, I owe you all readings. So we're going to roll into those right now. And like I said, if you've got major placements in your birth chart in any of these signs, then these readings should be valid for you. And you also want to make sure that you are watching your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well to get a full picture of all the energies that are going to be affecting you, because this is such a drastic, like, energetic transition that we're going through right now. So Taurus. So we just came off of the solar eclipse and the super new moon in Aries yesterday. And then today we had Neptune shift into Aries for the first time in 165 years. So nobody on this earth has ever lived through this transition or this transit. So no one can really truly speak to the energy of it. The only thing we can do is look back in history at all of the things that have happened when this conjunction's happened in the past. And that gets a little interesting, but we're not going to get into that right now. There's a lot going on. We have Mercury still in retrograde. We have Venus still in retrograde. Both by the middle of the month, we'll be back direct. About 3 days from now, we should be out of this eclipse portal energy, because that can be really intense for those of you who identify as empaths or sensitives like me. The worst of it should be starting to transition now. But yeah, it's been a little rough. It's been a little rough, but we got this, right? We so do. Let me fix this lighting because it looks hella weird. There we go. I was feeling like that was maybe a little too, I don't know, red. But hello, Pisces. So we're going to make our way through these readings. And I was going to start with Virgo, but since I've got my Taurus here, we may as well start. Let's start with Taurus. All right. I'm just going to cleanse our space here. I'm going to cleanse our cards. Bring in your energy here. So if you have major placements in the sign of Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus, any other major placements in your birth chart in Taurus, this reading is for you. Yes, I am doing it in the energy and idea of this eclipse portal we just came out of, and Neptune shifting into Aries. But whenever you find this video, just know that Spirit has a message for you. These are always timeless. Remember that they are general readings for these signs, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Just because some messages fit your situation doesn't mean they all have to. There's a lot of different people that may see this, and it's going to kind of customize itself to those situations. But if you would like a reading on your exact situation, the energies of your life and things, the way to book the private with me is in the description box. So thank you all so much for your continued love and support of me. I am incredibly grateful. Your likes, shares, and subscribes, and having your beautiful energy here means the world to me. And when you're interactive with me, it also helps me check in on your energy for all future reads. So I'm going to invite in the light, the divine, spirit guides, and angels, even the ancestors, so that we can bring you the best and highest messages. So for Taurus, I invite in the light. Call upon the divine, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, my higher self. Bring us the best and highest messages for Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Taurus. Please. I feel like you're closing out a very difficult cycle here, Taurus. It almost feels like you've been in a bit of a battle for a while, and that energy is finally closing out for you. And now you're looking at options for moving forward. What can I do now that I've decided to walk away from things that don't serve me? And yeah, you're letting something go, for sure. You've let go of something you were holding on to for a really long time here, Taurus. Emperor, Aries energy. Show me current energy for Taurus, please. Show me the current energy for Taurus. Wow, Emperor and Empress. Okay. So the Emperor and the Empress are each other's perfect match, right? They are a true soulmate match. And the Empress is all about rebirth, being born again, renewing your life, fertility, giving birth to new projects, new businesses, new relationships, new cycles in life. And the Emperor is a boss, you know? He doesn't rule a kingdom like the kings do. He's all four kings combined. He rules an empire. He's very action-oriented. He doesn't just talk about making moves, he makes moves. You also have the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands here. So it's like you're standing in your truth. You decided to defend and stand up for what you value, what you believe in. And you also decided that you were going to speak your truth and be heard and be unapologetic about it. Good for you. Good for you. I love that. Page of Wands, the Magician, the Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups. Dang. All right. What's coming in for Taurus? Show me near future for Taurus. What is coming towards Taurus? So you got a real passionate offer here coming in for you. And it's something that you've been manifesting with the Magician here. You've been figuring out how to work this manifestation, infinity, you know, abundance thing. And now you got a Knight of Swords charging in towards you. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. And he brings communication, information. You're about to hear something, learn something new. It could be a literal, like, communication, like a text, a phone call, an email. Or it could just be you, like, learning something new, realizing something new, seeing something from a different perspective. But whatever it is, it turns your world around. Now you're in this energy with a soulmate here, Two of Cups, the true soulmate card. You're feeling completely fulfilled, that Nine of Cups. All your cups are full. You are so content, so happy, so elated. And it's all because of some new information, something you learned, studied, figured out. And it gave you the ability to start a brand new cycle of a higher vibration, a higher timeline here with the World card. Anything else you want Taurus to know? Advice, guidance for Taurus. You know, standing up for yourself and being authentically you and speaking your truth unapologetically, that's what brings in abundance and blessings from the universe. The universe wants to see us doing that. You know, as soon as we start doing that, that's when all the good starts pouring in for us. You have the Sun card. I have the Sun tapestry behind me because of the solar eclipse, but also I'm a Leo, and that's Leo energy, rolled by the sun. But this is the happiest card in all of tarot. It represents complete and total joy, this carefree existence, because you figured out how to bring as above, so below to the earth, how to live like you are in the cosmos in a higher consciousness. You figured out how to live that way here and bring your magician energy, manifest the life you want. And you went through a lot of radical change. I mean, major change, changes that felt like your whole world was crumbling before you. And the chaos of all of that was not easy, but you've overcome it. Now you're on the other side of it. Yeah, Judgment, Nine of Wands. So your only warning here is to be sure that you're not being so guarded and protective because of like this hurt and all the chaos you went through in that tower moment. You know, don't be so guarded and closed off with like this blindfold on that you're not open to receiving love and blessings and gifts from the universe. That's your only kind of warning here. But yeah, you're going into Six of Pentacles energy. This is reciprocity. It's equal give and take. It's very balanced, you know, give and take, flow energy. It's very generous, like you're gonna keep receiving all of these pentacles, which are coins, historically. And the more you give out to people and help people, you just know that it's gonna be replenished. What you give out, you get back. You're in reciprocity with the universe right now. So that's an amazing energy to be in, Taurus. All right, let's keep going. What is this new cycle bringing in for Taurus? It's coming in for Taurus. Aries is also, you know, it's Aries season. It's also the first sign of the zodiac, and it rules the first house, which is like yourself, your identity. It's like the house of everything. But it's the start of the astrological year. So what better time to start a new cycle than with a new super new moon, this eclipse, Neptune moving into Aries for the first time in 165 years, it being Aries season, as all of the energy is supporting you having a brand new beginning and a new cycle. Taurus, please. Best and highest messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's coming towards them? What do they need to know? For Taurus. All right, y'all. You've got number 13, the Strength card, Motherwort. You've got number 47 with Stillness. Very divine feminine energy here. Yeah, number 12 with Love. Number 10, Destiny. Number 9, Inner Peace. And 45 with Sensuality, which is very Taurus energy, right? Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love. And it is very feminine and sensual energy, Venus. So this is about your destined path, you finding it. And the way that you found this and you got led here was the strength that you had to overcome all of the obstacles in your way thus far. But you also understand the idea of stillness. So we just came out of 5,000 years living in divine masculine energy. But the universe has taken a shift. And we are now in divine feminine energy for literally the first time in 5,000 years. That's the dominant energy. And what that means is progression is no longer in the hustle and bustle and being super busy and running from one place to another. We now know that we can attract and not chase. We can surrender and flow, like just surrender to the universe and let it carry us to our abundance, to what we want to manifest, to our intentions. And that being still and connecting to our higher self brings us all of the information that we would ever need to have to know how to make money, how to succeed, how to fulfill what we want to in life. It can all be brought to us in the stillness and meditation or connecting to our higher selves, right? It's very feminine energy here. And that doesn't mean female. We all have divine masculine, divine feminine energy in us. Male and female is a 3D gender matrix thing. It's not real. All right. Hi, I'm well, thank you. How are you? Yeah, that sense of inner peace, right? Cultivating self-love, I'm hearing. And that stillness of connecting to oneself is what propels you into being able to receive love outside of you. If you can't be in an energy of giving and receiving love and loving yourself, there's no way it can find you. It just can't find you. Okay, let's get you some more messages. What is your advice and guidance for Taurus, please? It's like major power couple vibes going on here, Taurus. It could be business. It doesn't have to be love. It could be either a business partner or a romantic partner, but you guys are certainly capable of creating something really powerful together. For Taurus, please. You have a leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. The universe is encouraging you to go for it, right? Divine, like, inspired action here. The universe will support it, but you've got to take the steps towards it. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So I want you all to answer that. Anybody with major Taurus placement, or anybody at all, it's a good question to really ask yourself. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I love that. I love that. All right, and finally, your spiritual message, my beloved Taurus. Best and highest message for Taurus, please. for Taurus, please? What does Taurus need to hear right now? Taurus. Thank you. The Great Goddess. If you all don't have the most like divine femme energy, I can't. Probably another 2 days. Usually 3 to 4 days after the eclipse, I can finally sleep. So I'm close, and believe me, I'm ready. I'm feeling worn out. Card 32, the Great Goddess, Transcendence, Divinity, and Shakti. Let's read it. Let's read what this card stands for you, Taurus. Okay. I am empowered and awakened by the great goddess within, the universal mother, queen of the cosmos, she who is and she who gives eternal life, but who can also take it away. She who at will could create or demolish earth if provoked, destroying without hesitation all she has created, a supreme being of the most powerful feminine essence. Many have tried to travel her depths to the place of the soul, but many have failed to make it to the place so full of everything you can hardly fathom any of it. It is total light and total dark, the harmonization of the forces of good and evil, a place where it's understood that the universe is as it should be, that the evolution of our collective consciousness is right on cue. Notice the floating crystal path leading you to her soul. It is beautiful but deadly, slippery, transparent, and movable. Observe the skeletons of those who fell, deemed unworthy, incapable of understanding the truth. She offers, the price you pay is letting go of what you are comfortable knowing, releasing the illusions that once brought you ignorant bliss. Only the soul who accepts her as she is can make it to ascension. The one who can accept both the beauty and ugliness within her. Only then will they have total transcendence of the soul, a higher awakening and activation of their power. There is potential for growth and prosperity if they can make it past their own limitations and worldly illusions. A peaceful valley is just beyond the barren desert. Pulling the Great Goddess card can be a sign that it's time to transcend your limitations and transmute them into power. You have the strength and intelligence it takes to do this. Finding the harmony of both dark and light in your life, actualizing and honoring them both. You cannot have only one. This card has an energy of divinity. There is something you are resisting, blocking with fear and limiting with complacency. You are at a powerful point, and the goddess strength is within you. So call upon her. And this is how you're going to call upon her. The goddess has revelations to share with you. Connect with her by acknowledging both the light and the dark in you and your life. You could not be whole without them. Your shadow self has much to teach you. Both are necessary for evolution. Honor them for a moment with spiritual practices or journaling. So what they mean is your shadow side, right? We all have a light and a shadow side, not all of us. And we all need to be doing our light working and our shadow work to integrate the two, right? That's the way that we succeed in life, that we continue to grow and ascend. You know, our souls ascend spiritually in every other way. So if anybody wants help with shadow work, reach out to me. I'll give you some guidance on that. I have to say, shadow work counseling has actually been the busiest part of my business. It's like when I'm booking 90% of the time right now. And that's good because the energy that we're in right now is really supporting that. So thank you, my beloved Tauruses, for your likes, shares, subscribes, your love, support, and sharing your beautiful energy with me. I'm very grateful that you let me do these readings for you and trust me with them. So I'm sending so much love and light to all of you. Make sure you watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs to get a clear picture of all of the energies that are going to affect you during these big transitions we're in. Okay. And let's move on to Virgo. So this reading is for Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Anyone with major Virgo placements in their chart. I am a Virgo Venus. This guy's a triple Virgo. I met someone, by the way, who is a 5-time Virgo with 1 Gemini placement. I actually did Gemini's reading already, but I can see if I have time. I'll do a little energetic check-in for you. Only because I love Gemini's. Yeah, so I found someone that actually beat you. Or it's 5 Virgo placements and 1 Gemini placement. I was like, holy shit. Well, that one little piece of Gemini you had is how we became good friends. Yeah. You guys do love me. You love to torture me. Maybe Gemini will come downstairs now because I'm summoning all of the Gemini energy. My black cat. I've been tortured by many a Gemini. Which is my own fault. Granted, you would think by now I would realize I should probably stop dating them and marrying them. No, my Gemini husband was lovely. He was wonderful. He was a good guy. Well, honey, it ain't enough, let me tell you. All right, my beloved Virgos. What are the best and highest messages for Virgos? This is for any Virgo with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo placements, or any other major Virgo in your charts. These messages are for you. They are timeless, so whenever you find them, Spirit has a message for you. Somebody put a comment in for me that says 21:46, so I know what time Virgo's reading started. All right. This is a very mixed bag reading we got going on here, Virgo. Show me the recent past. What's in the past for Virgo? Thank you. Appreciate you. What's in the recent past for Virgo? It's like, all right, you were in an energy, Virgo, where you felt very balanced, like you were really in flow with the universe. It felt very harmonious for you. You were celebrating and so happy and excited because you found this partnership or community or soul mate, soul friend, soul sister, whatever, soul tribe. And something happened. Something happened. And it left you feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold, feeling even financially very strained and not really being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you had no choice but to decide to move towards more peaceful waters. You couldn't stay where you were. And that was really disappointing because you were hella happy there for a while. Things were looking good. They were chill. They were fun. But you had a cycle change with the World card here. So why is the Devil here after a cycle change? Why the Devil for Virgo, please? Shadow side, the Moon. Somebody was real hot and cold, in and out, some energy, right? It could be a boss. It could be a family member, someone that just like effed you up because they were like hot one day, cold the next, nice one day, mean the next, in one day, out the next. And it created this shadow inside of you that you're still very much chained to, and you need to free yourself from that because there's a lot of really good that wants to come in for you. But for those of you that have yet to fully heal this shadow here, it's really holding you back. It's chaining you to the past and not letting all the new come in. Yeah, some of you have definitely walked away, you know. Yeah, I've heard that from lots of Geminis. I'm not falling for it. The High Priestess is also here, the most powerful feminine energy in all of tarot. She's seriously spiritual, dedicated to her spiritual growth, incredibly psychic and intuitive. And you can, like, she has this energy where her shadow and her light side are, you know, completely combined and intertwined. She's just integrated them. She's a master at that duality, and, you know, self-actualization and ascending. But she can also represent illusion, and so does the Moon. So there's a lot of mystery here in your reading, Virgo. Even I'm a little confused still, I'm not gonna lie. because you've got very positive cards coming in with really negative ones, like this Three of Swords. That's heartbreak. That's unimaginable heartbreak. Hold on, I missed your comment. Yeah, tell me about it. The Leo gem thing is very real. Tell me about it. Yeah, there's this energy like with the Devil card here and this heartbreak that like you're chained to this and, you know, stuck in this unimaginable pain, this heartbreak. For some reason, I don't know why your messages come up restricted like every other one you're sending, just so you know I'm not ignoring you. But at the same time, you have like the Nine of Pentacles here, the Six of Wands. Those are super positive cards. The Nine of Pentacles is independently wealthy, lives a very luxurious life, but is also like very humble and earthy and very well liked. The Nine of Cups, this is complete and total fulfillment. All your cups are full. Look how freaking happy that is. Like just elated, right? But right next to it is the Three of Swords. Unimaginable heartbreak and pain. But I feel like you're winning over that, right? We've got the Six of Wands here. That's a card of victory. We've got death and rebirth here, meaning a cycle has closed, it's died, and a new one is being reborn. And immediately you've got a page. Page is a new start, a Page of Pentacles, which is something very reliable, right? The Page of Pentacles is like earthy, grounded, very stable. It does usually represent a financial opportunity. So this could be a new career, a new way to make money. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see what it says. It just says message restricted. But that's coming in for you, near future. But you've got a lot of change. And I know I love you, my Virgos. Again, I'm a Virgo Venus. My oldest daughter is a Virgo, and I love her. My best friend's a Virgo, and I love him. But y'all don't like change. Change is not your jammy. You like things to stay the same, and you like them to be just so, right? And there's a place for that. Whiling out, you know, Leos like me that are super impulsive and always like, fuck it. I kind of need Virgos around me to like be like, yeah, no, you can't always be like, fuck it. Eventually they're going to come like take your house because you didn't pay the bills. Like you got to have adults sometimes. I need that. Okay. So it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying y'all like a little bit of control and you don't really like things to change. Okay. So it's causing a little bit of this chaos tower moment for you. The better you can get at being adaptable and just rolling with it, the faster this energy will move through it, so you don't have to sit there and be uncomfortable for long. And the better these things will attract to you. Much better, bigger, more wonderful, eye-opening things will come for you. And life is all about experience. I mean, why come to Earth and not experience things that you can't experience where we come from? It's the whole point of being here. It's school. Earth is just school. Super guided that the angels want to talk to y'all, Virgos. Hold on. Best and highest messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Consistency, liking consistency and not liking change are the same thing, but it was a very nice try. Again, I'm a Virgo Venus. You know, that's one of the hardest placements a human can have. That's why I'm so unlucky in love. How am I so wise and so cool? The wise thing I can answer. The so cool thing, I'm not so sure I can. But I am wise because I'm on the earth to be this way. Because I am an ancient soul. Which means I'm old AF, so I have a lot of experience. That's what that means. All right, my Virgos. Angels, what do you want to tell the Virgos? What do they need to know at this time? In this era of transition, cycle changes, solar eclipse, the super new moon, Neptune in Aries. So Neptune's going to stay in Aries for the next 14 years. And if you didn't hear what I said in the beginning, this is the first time Neptune has transitioned into Aries in 165 years. So there's no one alive that's ever lived through this energy that we're about to experience for the next 14 years. Okay, you've got the Justice card, Archangel Rigel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. You have another Page of Pentacles card. It says scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging in a new area of study. Five of Water, which is like the Five of Cups. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. So it's very similar to the Five of Pentacles, which was in your original round of messages. It's like an energy of disappointment. You have a Nine of Earth, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which is also already here for you. So now you've got it twice. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment or entrepreneurship. You have the Sun, Leo energy, with Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. The World card, Archangel Michael. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path toward enlightenment. Well done. A lot of you guys might be going through spiritual awakenings right now. You have the Chariot with Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. Maybe even public recognition, which I know most Virgos probably don't like the idea of that, but that's okay. Awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Awakening, didn't I just say that? Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. The Hermit card, your energy, Virgo. This is your card. Archangel Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery. You have the Two of Earth, which is also the Two of Pentacles in the regular tarot. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So Spirit's asking you not to take things so seriously right now. Have some fun, damn it. Ten of Air, that's the Ten of Swords, the end of a very difficult situation. Embrace the changes. Okay? And expect things to get better now. Get comfortable with change, Virgo. Be adaptable. The better you get at that, the easier all of this is going to be for you, okay? Don't shoot the messenger, right? Yell at the angels. These are their messages. I just work here. Hee hee. All right. Let's get you some oracle messages, some guidance here. All right. Where do I want to go? Okay. What do you want the Virgos to know, please? Best and highest messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My beloved Virgos. For Virgo, please. Shaolin Master, damn. Be graceful in movement and action. Okay. Does anybody else have Wu-Tang Clan in their head right now? Because I read that Shaolin Master and immediately Wu-Tang Clan. Immediately. You have the High Priestess again. Twice the High Priestess shows up for you, Virgo. That's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. It says, harness your mystic power. Come on now. Look at that. It's Bastet. Very powerful ancestor and ally. The black cat. I do love Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. All right. Earth Guardian. Y'all are an earth sign. This is perfect for you. Stay rooted and grounded. Make sure you are grounding. Make sure you're connecting to the earth. If you're not sure how to do that, there is a grounding video and meditation on my channel somewhere, but I can always try to repost it. Star ancestors, follow the voice of your soul. You're being called to be your authentic self right now. Like, drop all of the expectations, the self-limiting beliefs. Who gives a shit what is expected of you or what other people want you to be? Who cares? The only person you need to make happy is your soul. You guys hear me say this all the time. You need to make sure you got an open throat chakra. You're speaking and living your truth and your authenticity. All right? That's where all of this abundance and happiness lies. You got to love yourself enough to be unapologetically you. All right? Look at me. I am unapologetically a train wreck with potty mouth. And I come up in here and tell everybody my absolute truth, whether they think I'm a weirdo or not. I'm a very public witch. No shame. There's no darkness in my craft. I only work in the light. But like, if I can let my weird show, y'all can let your freak flag fly. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. What did I say? I said this to you already, did I not? Love and let yourself be loved. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Don't be so defensive. Don't be so guarded. You don't have to be. You can accept and live in the comfort of knowing that you are highly protected by your spiritual team, by the universe, your angels, your guides. Okay? All right. I'm feeling the map oracle for y'all. So let's get your spiritual message for my beloved Virgos. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Virgos. What is the best and highest message that will support them at this time and guide them in this new cycle? How we feeling, my triple Virgo? How we doing? Best and highest messages for the Virgos, please. Interesting. I just had a client the other day I did a private reading for, and these are the exact two cards that came out for that client. And now that I'm thinking back on it, I think he may have been a Virgo, and I'm going to have to find out. Feeling great? Glad to hear it. I think these might be the exact same messages, but I'll have to find out if I'm remembering that correctly. So you got the Goblins card, all right? All right. Got the Goblins card. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. Goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice and tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. You know how I always tell you guys, when you react to something, a situation or something that someone says, instead of just responding, that's a sign that you're definitely triggering something from a shadow and you're not actually being triggered by this moment right now, what that person said, what this situation is. It's just that what they said for some reason struck a chord and triggered past hurts, shadow shit. Do you know what I mean? All right. A Goblin's card appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The Goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Words are spells. Please remember that. Every word you say is a spell. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen, so let go of the negativity. I always tell you guys, if you don't believe miracles can happen for you, then they can't. And you have number 6, mountain. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Especially about yourself, though. About yourself. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. Did That Witch Dani tell you to be adaptable? Yes. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. So stop and ask yourself when you're at a crossroads or before you make the next move, is this going to support where I'm trying to go? What I'm trying to manifest into my life? Is this going to support me getting there? Or is it taking me in another direction or backwards, whatever? Okay. Okay. Virgos, thank you so much for your continued love and support of me, your likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm incredibly grateful to have your beautiful energy here. And make sure that you watch all of your major placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for a complete picture of how this is going to affect you. All of these transitions and things that we are going through. All right. But I appreciate y'all. I'm sending so much love and light to you. All right. Pisces. Water sign babes. We just left Pisces season. Neptune just left Pisces today to move into Aries. Neptune being Pisces' normal ruler. And, you know, Neptune is the planet of like intuition and dreams and very like rose-colored glasses when it's in Pisces. And now that it's moved into fiery, you know, action-oriented, ruled by the war planet of Mars, Aries, those rose-colored glasses are going to be kung pao, throat punched right off our faces. And we are going to have to see the truth in every situation, the truth in others, the truth in ourselves. And that may be really difficult for some, but I expect that a lot more people are going to be exposed, meaning like political leaders, celebrities, things like that, people that have skeletons in the closet. They're about to be found out. There's no hiding anymore. The masks are coming off. Our veil of illusion is being removed. But Neptune is about spirituality and spiritual awakening, being that it rules the 12th house of spirituality. So that coupled with this Aries fire, drive, and need for like action and results means that a lot of people are going to experience major level ups in their spiritual growth, even awakening. So this is sort of the start of the masses awakening that we knew was coming, but have been waiting, I don't know, more than 3.5 years, I guess, is when I first started hearing about it from Spirit. The time has come. Tomorrow, I think we're going to see some pretty harsh storms, or it's after midnight, I suppose, so now. Oh, shit, somebody put the Pisces timestamp in for me, put like 41, however long I've been rattling on here with this Pisces reading, in the comments, just so I know where they're at. It's tomorrow, or today, later today, March 30th, the last day of March, and I think that we're going to see, or March 31st, I'm sorry, some bad storms, especially on the East Coast. Thank you, appreciate you. Possibly some tornado activity, and I've been receiving downloads about the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, I think is what it's called, which is essentially like an underwater mountain range in the Atlantic Ocean, and I guess the North American plate, the Eurasian plate, and the African plate all sort of come together, you know, somewhere in that region. I'm assuming that it's what I've been seeing, but I thought that the underwater volcano was going to be on the other side, like at Pacific. So maybe it's just multiple things going on. I don't know. But so much is happening, it's hard to really keep up. All the earthquakes I predicted have happened, except for a few that are, I'm sorry to say, coming. But these plate shifts, I think, are going to be huge. And I truly believe that it's going to change the landscape of Earth. It's going to look different. After all of this, I do. What earthquake? Which one? Did I hear about that earthquake? Which one? I know there's been a shit ton, like Myanmar and everywhere. It's been crazy. So give me the best and highest messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, please remember that this is a general reading for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I did, yeah, I heard about it. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Just because some of these messages may not resonate doesn't mean that it's not your message. Even though I'm using this as sort of in the energy of the solar eclipse and Neptune moving into Aries and the super new moon, does not mean that whenever you find these messages, they're not valid for you. They are. There's a message from Spirit here for you if you find it. If you want to book a private reading with me, the way to do that is in the description box. And make sure that you watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all your major placements, so you know how the energies are affecting you. And again, thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. All of your support of me and the channel does not go unnoticed, and I'm hella grateful. Thank you. Okay. Four of Swords, Ace of Swords, Temperance, Ten of Swords, King of Wands, Nine of Cups. You've all, so far, all three sides that I chose to do together in this live have had the Nine of Cups. very happy card. Total fulfillment show up for them. So I'm getting this energy, Pisces, of you're coming out of a time where you just needed to be restored. You needed some healing. You needed some self-love, self-care time to just be in peace, be silent, and recover from something. And in that time, you discovered something, whether it be a spiritual like awakening or a perspective change. You saw something without illusion from, you know, a different perspective. You learned something. Some communication came in, something. And it brought you into a very balanced, harmonious flow state with the universe. It's very duality, you know, like the light and the dark, you were balancing them even. Yin and yang, as above, so below. You know, as the body, so the soul, as within, so without. You were mastering all of that. Nice. And I'm seeing a really painful ending here. You decided to let something end that was really hurting you, that felt like a major betrayal in your life. And now we got King of Wands energy, right? King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, fire sign energy, very passionate, very strong, very proud, very action-oriented. Could represent you starting your own business or company or something here. That leads you to this Nine of Cups total fulfillment vibe, right? But you got a little warning here that there's still something that you're not seeing clearly, and it's like you're tying yourself in knots. You know what I mean? Like, this is an energy we do to ourselves, Two of Swords. It could also mean that you've got choices in front of you, you know, a choice to make, two pathways you can go down, and you're having a very difficult time seeing which one is the one for you. Aha, Seven of Cups. Yeah, you got a lot of options here, and you're overwhelmed by them. You know, it's really funny. I was just about to say, like, where the hell's my drink? And I was like, I'm going to go get it. And I'm like, I'm on a live. How am I going to get up and go get it? But I hella want to. Seven of Cups. Overwhelmed with decisions, options, choices here. All right, there's so much coming at you. You're not sure which way to go. Do not worry, because you're going to do a little studying, do a little reflection time, right? And you are going to learn something that you needed to learn. And then that Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight in the deck, right? Brings communication, information, knowledge, something you need to hear. And that is going to help you break through illusion and get into this King of Cups energy so that you can balance out the fiery, passionate go-go of the King of Wands, who can sometimes be a player, I'm not going to lie, with the emotionally mature Pisces energy of King of Cups. Because remember, in tarot, the moon is Piscean energy. In astrology, the moon rules Cancer, but in tarot, it's Pisces card. So this is your energy, but the moon can often represent the unseen, the shadow side of things, or the illusion side of things, right? Something that we're not seeing clearly. But the information you need is coming. So if you are feeling overwhelmed by all of these options, don't jump into a decision. Hold on a minute and wait for guidance to come through. Ask for it from your guides and angels. Make sure that you're spending time in that quiet contemplation, connecting to your higher self, so you can receive the downloads and the messages that are trying to come in for you. Yeah, you got an Ace of Cups. You got an overwhelming offer full of love that wants to come in towards you, something you're going to love. Wait, what's your favorite card? The Moon card? You're not a fan of Pisces? What did Pisces ever do to you? I've never dated a water sign, so I have no qualms in the water sign department. I'm good. All right, Ten of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You are walking away from something. You're like, this is way too much. This burden was way too heavy for me to carry. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Eight of Cups is great. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. But I know I can have 10. I know I can have 10 of Cups. Not enough space to type. You got the King of Pentacles, too. 3 kings here? Who are all these people? You know, the core cards often represent people. I don't know if you got 3 different energies chasing you. Are you dating 3 different energies? You got the 3 of Wands here. You are, aren't you? You don't know which way to go because you've got all these energies here. Is that why the options are all here in overwhelming, Pisces? You're like, I like this one because he's sexy and passionate. But I like this one because he's emotionally mature. But I like this one because he's financially stable. Is that what this is, Pisces? Comment, please. I want to know all the tea. Is that what this is? Because all of a sudden, this is feeling like a reading. Yeah, there's a lot of competition out there, and they're beating themselves up trying to win you. Or you're trying to, or you're the one that's competing, trying to make your way here and, you know, be the winner of, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's different for all of you. You know, you can't all be in the same situation. Every Pisces on Earth, right? Or in my collective. So maybe that's why it feels a little fuzzy. It's probably both. You got the Three of Pentacles too. This is a three-way situation thing we got going on. Not even three. This is four, because there's three kings and a you. So Three of Pentacles, card of collaboration, co-working. Yeah, whatever it is y'all are doing, have fun. Have fun. You've gotten out of your head. You're not up all night with anxiety. You've found a way to make that anxiety monster quiet down by comforting yourself with work projects or other group activities. I don't know. Not my business. I'm sure not judging. I teach sacred sexuality, y'all. Free love, free whatever. Just don't hurt nobody. Don't lie. Okay? Don't say you're monogamous if you're not monogamous. You know what I mean. You got the Hangman here, though. This is causing you to be stuck. You're still right now because it's like you're filling the really deep voids and the work that needs to be done, or the sadness that you need to feel, with quick, you know, what do they call that? Like instant gratification, right? Like, well, maybe if I just eat that chocolate cake right now, like I'll feel better for 5 minutes, right? But the wound is still going to be there. It's not going to get rid of it. You know what I mean? But you're at a crossroads. Two of Wands. 222, you may be seeing 333. I don't know. Different for all of you. But it sounds like you've got a decision to make, and you need to make it quickly. There's new communication coming in. Something's coming in hot that's going to change your mind. And you're going to have to go into your hermit mode. You're going to have to spend some alone time connecting within to let something die so that you can be reborn in a higher, much better timeline. Now you're the Queen of Pentacles. Now you're in balance with the Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity, equal give and take, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, victory, the Strength card, the High Priestess and the Empress, and the Sun. Yeah, it's time. It's time for you to get serious and do the work. Let go of it. If you are not, listen, there is such a thing as karma. Again, I ain't judging you. If you're having fun and you're not telling anybody that you are single when you're not, or if you're not, you know, as long as everybody's being honest and saying, hey, this is just a good time, I'm seeing other people, whatever, okay. But Spirit's telling you that that's not what you really want. You're playing that game because it's safe. You think you won't get hurt if you're going out there saying to all of these kings and the Knight of Wands fuckboys that, oh, I just want to do that too. I don't really want love or a committed relationship. Yes, the hell you do, you're Pisces. You want love. You want a committed relationship. You just don't want to be hurt anymore. But what you're doing is holding you back from actually getting what it is you really want. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. I feel like you do, even though you're not even here with me yet, but you will be. We can only numb our way through what we're really feeling for so long. You know, the chocolate bar is only going to satisfy us for so long. The shopping, you know, the drinks, whatever. The wounds are still going to be there. And if you are not living in an energy where you're saying, I'm single and I'm ready for my love to come find me, what I really want is love, and embodying that truth, you will never receive it. And I know that's not what you want. So have fun. No judgment. Again, have fun. But remember what I said. All right. I'm going to let that energy go. Let's move on. Because that was getting a little spicy. But thank you, Pisces. I needed a little spice in my life. So thank you. All right. I'm feeling this one for you guys. Best and highest messages for the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. My beloved Pisces. Happy late birthday to y'all, by the way. Just came out of your birthday season. Best and highest messages for Pisces. Venus retrograding in your sign right now, which is major, like, let me just cry over the past breakup feels. That's not for fun, so can't wait for that to go direct. Mercury also still in retrograde until the middle of the month. There's lots of energy of the past coming back around to be healed going on right now. But if it's happening for you, just know that it's because there's unfinished business here and you need to deal with it, okay? Best and highest messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces, please. You've got the botanist with parenthood. The puppeteer, explanations and apologies. Some of y'all may have to do that soon. Watch this parenthood legacy card coupled with the High Priestess energy. That's major. You could be pregnant or getting someone pregnant vibes. So if that's not something you would like to happen, you know what you need to do. You have the Dancer, self-expression and strength. And the twins, Gemini energy, with self-protection and dual natures. But like that's integrating your light and your dark big time. You need to pull some shadows out. You need some shadow work, my beloved Pisces. Self-expression, be you. Secrets and running from your problems, or burying them under a pile of kings. That was really inappropriate. I am so sorry. The Miser, stubbornness and inflexibility. Is that what you're doing? Are you stubborn and inflexible? Are you not wanting to change and flow right now because it means having to look at something you really don't want to heal? I have tons of compassion for that. Please don't think I don't. I do. And I'm really sorry, Pisces. If that's the case, I'm sending so much love and a great big hug to you. And reach out to me if you need help with your healing journey. I'd be happy to help you. Okay? There's a lot of hurt here for us to go that route, you know? We've all done it. We all do it. And I want better for you. I don't want you to have that pain. Any of my collective. It's not good. I'm sending so much love out to all of you and big giant hugs right now. Anything else for my Pisces, please? No. All right. Let's get your message, my beloveds. What does Spirit want to say to my beloved Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces. Pisces, please. Best and highest message for Pisces. I wanted to tell you guys too, if there's like a different type of reading that you guys would like to do, if you want to look at something like messages from your ancestors or like past lives or, you know, soul purpose, what's my future, like career I should follow, stuff like that, like just let me know. I want to know what y'all want to know and what you want to learn about in terms of spirituality. Like, you know, I teach workshops on everything. If you want to do energy healing and chakras or crystals or astrology or I don't know, like sound frequency healing, whatever it is, I want to know what you guys want to talk about and what you all want to know about. All right, you have the Mirror, card 26, self-reflection, writer, and big picture. So, 26. Someday I'm going to remember to bring my glasses over here to this table. Someday. I honor the full book of my life, every chapter that I write. The author of the story, The Mirror, seeing our full self, not just parts. It could be so easy to get lost in one chapter or one page of our life. But remember, we've got a whole book going and so many more pages to go. Focusing too much on details can cause us to lose our grasp on where we are. This can cause us great inner turmoil. Zooming in too close to our life can make us feel that we're not doing enough or haven't done enough or are not enough. We feel unworthy or lose sight of our main goal, to find wholeness and fulfillment by living our dharma and unique purpose, to overcome our unique obstacles and receive sacred gifts of transformation at different checkpoints in life. It doesn't happen at once. We're in this for the long game. Have you forgotten all that you have already been through and overcome just to get to this point? The chapter you are currently in, so much has happened and you have grown so much. You just can't always see it. Don't skip ahead. Enjoy the chapter you are writing now. This card can be a positive omen that something soon will happen to unlock more character development within you. That is something that leads you to a deeper knowledge of who you are meant to be, something that helps to bring you home to who you are. It could be a moment of realization or even simply a personality trait of yours that is alchemizing into something greater. And here's your manifestation enhancer, Pisces. Adopt a zoomed out perspective on your life every now and again, especially when you feel behind, unworthy, or lost. Look at your whole self in the mirror. Remember to be patient and that there is a bigger picture to all of this. Imagine your life as though it is a book, remembering that you have so many more pages to fill. You are becoming more you with every day that passes. That's pretty powerful. I feel like that message should resonate for everybody. And you have card number 12. If you're in need of a lesson, the wisdom is in the trees, the spirit of the tree, nature, priestess, and inner peace. Grounding, connecting to the earth. And, you know, I'm part Native American. In that culture, the trees are truly our ancestors. It's like our grandmother. Because they've been alive and around for hundreds of years. Think of everything that they've seen. Of course, they're full of wisdom. They've seen everything, right? Go divinate with the trees. Connect to a tree. It will download you with information and a very strong rooted, you know, sense of being grounded into the earth and connected. It's also very loving and compassionate. Like, if you're someone who didn't have a lot of love or compassion in your childhood, or very nurturing, like, you know, mom figure or something in your childhood, the earth and the trees are really good at replacing that and filling you with the love that you needed. Just saying. That's why tree huggers are called tree huggers, yes. Okay, my beloveds, thank you so much again for your continued like, share, subscribe, support of the channel. Make sure that you watch all your major placements. And I will see you all in your next reading. Thank you, Pisces. I love y'all. And last but certainly not least, throat chakra's closing. Do you all hear that? Gonna have to get my drink. Scorpio. Scorpio, water sign. My moody broody Wednesday Adams of the Zodiac. Come on in, my beloveds. And I mean that in a very loving way. Please don't think that this is another place where people hate on Scorpios. We don't hate on any of my collective here. All babes and bros are welcome, as long as you're not assholes. All the time. You're okay, allowed to be assholes sometimes. I'm an asshole often. Believe it or not. It's true. Scorpio. If you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sign, or have major Scorpio placements anywhere in your chart, these messages are for you. They are timeless. Whenever you find this video, Spirit does have a message for you, but they're also general. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you want to book a private reading with me or any of the other services I provide, way to do that, description box. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes and supporting me and this channel. I am super grateful for you, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Scorpios. What is the current energy going on with Scorpio? Okay, best and highest messages for my Scorps. Oh, yucky. Y'all been up all night? Got something on your mind? Repeated thoughts torturing you? A lot of anxiety? Show me current energy for Scorpio, please. Oh, yikes. Oh, Scorp, what's going on? Oh, this breaks my heart for you. I'm sending so much love and light and healing to y'all. It's not even funny. In fact, I'm going to call in angels to send you healing. Archangel Michael. Send healing to the Scorpios, please. Surrounding y'all in light right now. Feel the healing. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe in that white light. Let it heal you. Let it calm you. On your exhale, breathe out all that hurt you're feeling, all that pain, all that disappointment. feels awful. Breathe it out. Let that go. Just be filled with love and light right now. What's the near future for Scorpio? What's coming in towards them? What is coming in for Scorpio? All right, so you're in a tower. You're in a full-blown tower. All right, you are feeling abandoned. You are feeling betrayed beyond belief, left out in the cold, utterly heartbroken, very alone, and very disappointed. And you're having a really hard time getting over that disappointment because what you had, you thought was really real, and you thought you really loved it and were truly fulfilled in it. But I say thought you were, because what's meant for you will never miss you. This was a lesson. This was a karmic situation meant to create a tower for you, which is chaos, all right? It's your whole world falling apart in front of your eyes all at once, and it sucks. Been there. Dark night of the soul in this very babe cave, and I did it hard for 10 weeks, and I seriously thought I was gonna die. I'm not kidding. I literally screamed that at the angels one night. Like, y'all wanna help me? Because I'm gonna fucking die. Like, I was heated, okay? Heated. The pain I was in, unbearable, and very alone. So I've been there. I do understand. It's awful. But I promise you, you ain't gonna see it right now at this moment. But I promise you, the day is going to come where you are going to be so grateful that this happened, because it happened for you. It didn't happen to you. It's a blessing, because something so not of your vibration, something that did not deserve to be around your energy, that was really holding you back from receiving what you're owed by the universe. Abundance is a birthright, and you achieving your full potential as a soul and a human. Like, this energy was keeping you down. So it was removed so it couldn't hold you back anymore. You weren't abandoned. Spirit took it and was like, nah, get out of here. You're not fit for my Scorpio. That perspective change is what you're gaining now, and it's going to take you out of this energy. I truly believe the worst is behind you. And if not, at least mostly. You're at 8 of Cups here. You're walking away from it. You're getting to the point where you're seeing what I'm saying to you, that this happened for you and not to you. This was a blessing, something to be grateful for. And you're deciding to let it go and walk away. We got the 4 of Wands and the Lover's card here. 4 of Wands is my marriage card. Lover's card is obviously the Lover's card. It did used to be called the Choice card. There are times where it doesn't represent a couple. In this instance, it feels very coupley. Or this was like a best friend, soulmate, partnership, whatever. But it's someone that meant the world to you. 4 of Wands is a very celebratory energy. It means I built something from a really stable foundation. And everyone was so excited for me, and, you know, we were happy, blissful, whatever. So how did it fall apart? Because it wasn't. It was illusion. It wasn't a stable foundation. You thought it was, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Lover's card is Gemini energy. Gemini represents the twins, right, of the zodiac. So who you thought this person was, they were not. They were not. And I'm sorry, because that really messed you up in your head. Like, that is some seriously, like, your brain needs a little healing time. Our wires in our brain literally change when we're around people with narcissistic behavior patterns or manipulative, gaslighty, right? It literally changes the way our brains function and fire and are wired, and we have to rewire them after the trauma and abuse that we experience in those kind of relationships. That's why discernment and boundaries are so important. Never let someone do that to you or your energy. Never. Don't ignore red flags. It's not worth it. It has taken years to heal. Years. Don't do it. But you do have something stable coming in for you. An Ace of Pentacles is as stable and reliable as they get. And it is a very abundant offer that the universe wants to bring in for you here. So it seems like the worst is behind you. Like I said, it's always darkest before the dawn, but you're coming out of it, okay? My heart breaks for you. I just wish I could hug you. But what I can do is inspire you, not to give up, to keep going, because things are about to get so much flipping better for you. I promise. All right, tell me more about Scorpio. What do they need to hear? What do they need to know at this time? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How can we help and support Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, please. What is the best and highest messages for them? What do they need to hear at this time? How can we guide them and help them heal? It's like there's 55 million that want to jump out at you at the same time. So reading the energy of which one to grab is a little challenging at the moment. Scorpio, thanks. I like it better when you just jump out, when you do that in the first place. You got Air Spirit, Knowledge, card number 1. Knowledge, right? You're learning something new. You're gaining a different perspective here. And it's going to free you from a lot of the pain and stuff that you're feeling. Stillness, number 33, with Reflecting Pool. It's just time for you to be in that stillness so that you can receive this knowledge that you need to change this cycle around and heal. You have Fire Spirit with Energy, number 17. You're about to own that. Look at that. Your Phoenix moment is coming. You are about to rise. Look at that badass. That's you. Spirit Guardian of Summer with Expansion, number 37. You are going to expand your horizons. You're going to go out and experience new things, which is amazing for your soul growth and your human growth in general. And you're going to find that there is a whole world out there for you that is so much bigger and better than what you were living in and tolerating all of this time. Okay. So I'm going to get you guys a symbol from the Sacred Oracle deck. And what I want you to do is take a screenshot of it and meditate on it. You're going to receive information, healing, everything that you need to get out of this energy and move forward on your happy, beautiful, abundant path that's waiting for you. There are better days ahead, I promise. You will not always feel this way. You will not. Just love yourself and nurture yourself and give yourself whatever it is that you need right now in this healing time. Okay? Scorpio, please. Oh my God. Relief. Relief is on the way. Take a screenshot of that. I want you guys to meditate on that symbol. Relief. This may have been a karmic past life, even a twin flame situation. People think finding your twin flame is an amazing, lovey, Cinderella effing experience. It is not. It is pretty much the most difficult, tumultuous, painful experience a soul can have on earth as a human. Transmute, card 44. You're going to shed the skin and come back renewed, okay? It's time to shed the skin. You're not that person anymore. Talisman with number 31. You're about to get the key that opens the door to your new existence, to your new cycle. And you have 29 with full moon. So this is the work I want you to do between now. We just had a new moon last night. Until the full moon comes back around, right? Go through the moon phases, right? We wax up to a full, right? Then we wean down to a new, and then we start it all over again. So we are building up to a full moon starting tonight. So you've got a couple of weeks. In that time, focus on these images, see what you get, do your shadow work, do your healing, spend some time in quiet reflection, stillness, receive the knowledge that you need so that you can move on, healed, into a much higher timeline and a much happier time in your life. Okay. So much love and light to you, Scorpio. Truly. Reach out if you need me, or leave a comment here. I'll tell you how you can get in touch with me. My email is also in the description box if I can help at all. All right. So much love and light, y'all. It's a spiritual awakening. It's an ego death. It sucks, but I promise you the rewards will be worth it. I promise. Keep going. Love. Love y'all. Okay, my beloveds, I've officially finished the eclipse readings. Only one day behind. Thank you. I hope you're all super proud of me. It's pretty good for me. You have to remember I have like 50 different jobs I do with this business. And I'm also a single mom of 3. I have a house to take care of, and I have adults sometimes, and I'm really bad at that. Tis a lot. And my travel schedule is wild, but I'm doing my best. Thank you for supporting me, watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you are alerted when I go live or anytime I upload new videos. If you are not getting my notifications, please check and make sure that your phone is set to allow notifications from YouTube. I'm not tech savvy, and it took me a long time to figure that out. Yeah. What can I tell you? I'm an energy healer. I'm a Reiki master teacher. Obviously, technology and electronics hate me. I fry computers daily. Printers, all of it. It's wild, especially during Mercury retrograde. Okay, beloveds, let me know what you all want to talk about, what readings you want to see next. There's a lot going on astrologically, so I'll be back with the April astrology forecast and reading very soon. And Aries, I know I still owe you a solar return reading. Promise it's coming. Probably tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys. If anyone's still here, I appreciate you for hanging on and going deep with me. Y'all are rock stars. I'm incredibly grateful for every one of you. So thank you. All my love and light. Bye, y'all.